Flashback.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. We may have luck. This is great. Thank you again.
Yeah, no
Everything looks
worries.
to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
Cargo damage less than 50%. Awesome.
End of flashback.
So अब मुझे बेसिकली जाना है यहाँ पे जाना है ना. In order to do select orders from the cufflinks open confirm select order to okay. क्या करना क्या था वैसे. Deliver all 6 containers of rare metals. ओके सो इधर को सीधा जाना है. यार वो बिल्ड करने का मेरे को मौका तो मिला नहीं वैसे. ओ वाह ये क्या चमक रहा है. ओ भाई तक सकते थे. मेमोरी चिप मिली है कोई.
If you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
यहाँ पे डिलीवर करना है या वापस मेरे को जाना है. यूज वॉच टावर. अच्छा ये तो वॉच टावर है भाई. इसका मैं क्या करूँगा. अच्छा ये बता देता है कि आसपास अगर कोई ऑर्डर है या नहीं है. वैसे मैं सही जा रहा हूँ. यो मेरे को उधर ही जाना है ना. प्लेस मार्कर. ऐसे मार्कर से तो कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है. ये क्या खड़े हैं भाई. ये बंद ओ व्हाट द क्या था ये. क्या हो रहा है ये. तो इसका मतलब तो अरे बहुत ही बढ़िया. अरे बहुत ही बढ़िया जनाब. बहुत ही बढ़िया. यही तो चाहिए था ज़िंदगी में भाई. भागो अब अपना कार्गो लेके. ओ भाई साहब. ओ भाई साहब. पहले मैं बताता तो मैं सही भी जा रहा हूँ नहीं जा रहा. यस आई एम गोइंग द राइट वे. भाग ले बेटे. बंदे बढ़ गए तेरे पीछे. अब धूम मचा ले. धूम मचा ले. अरे बाइक लेके आ रहे हैं भाई वो तो. क्या हो गया ये. अरे यार फिर से नहीं यार. रेनबो बहुत ही बढ़िया यार. क्या गुड थिंग भाई. अरे भाई वो फिर से आ जाएंगे भाई. लॉस्ट कार्गो उठा लियो. स्टैमिना डिके. कार्गो वेट विल टेक मोर टोल. क्या हो रहा है भाई. बाज ओ अरे भाई स्टीप है यार रास्ता बहुत ज़्यादा। मरा बच गया ओए। वो यार ये तो बड़ा औखा है। वो कहाँ है वो? पीछे ही है यार मेरे, पास में ही हूँ। Stamina to cargo weight will take more of a toll. पास में ही है भाई, कहीं तो पास में है वो। किसी ने जो सीढ़ी बनाई हुई है तो सीढ़ी से ही चलते हैं। ओ यस, वाह ये भी डेड हो गया। नो वे, यही तो चाहिए जिंदगी में भाई।
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry though.
Okay, hurry though. Baby suffering from auto.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia.
Okay.
If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Okay. No worries. पानी डीप है यार। ओह नो 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 नो, मेरे को पता था, मेरे को पता था, मेरे को पता था, मेरे को पता था। अरे भाई, अरे भाई, यार लॉस्ट कार्गो ले, मेरा लॉस्ट कार्गो चले गया उसके चक्कर में। भाई अभी तो उड़ जाता तो। वेलकम डिलीवरी गाय। मेक डिलीवरी, डिलीवरी रिक्वेस्टेड कार्गो।
The second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome. What's not out making deliveries? So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you?
Yes.
Hey, weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
कितना डिस्ट्रॉय हुआ कार्गो मेरा इस बारी? 6% डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं. एवरेज कार्गो डैमेज 0%. Awesome. Make deliveries.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Yeah, for sure, man. ओके ये भी कनेक्ट हो गया अब. न्यू स्ट्रैंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन.
As always.
Thanks for bringing more folks to introduce here. Okay. Now interval data acquired, mule and drones, building, bridge babies, time fall, cliff links, mail data, recycle. Okay. There is no connected access. Okay.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Thanks.
Good. The distro center's on the network.
Sam, do me a favor.
Take a baby to power everyone connect. Better. Okay. प्राइवेट रूम पे जाना था. प्राइवेट लॉकर में नहीं जाना था बे. रेस्ट इन प्राइवेट रूम. बेबी को इनक्यूबेटर के साथ कनेक्ट करो ताकि वो फिर से. इसका फ़ायदा बस इतना था बता देता है कि वो बीटी कहाँ है. क्या मतलब क्या है भाई बेबी का?
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
ओके इनक्यूबेटर के साथ कनेक्ट हो गया.
Good. A temporary excess of stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
What the hell?
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU.
Wow.
Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs.
Okay.
These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network.
Okay.
There. The update is in progress. Right now the pod is synchronizing with the steel mother in capital Knot City and
Wow.
reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data.
बड़ी एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी है भाई.
Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
बेसिकली का स्ट्रेस लेवल बढ़ गया था इसीलिए.
Kid looks happy.
Yes.
I'll try
Adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on.
You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached.
Yes.
Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs.
Okay.
As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted.
Thank you, Dr. Saab.
Good night, Sam.
Good night to you.
London Bridge is falling down.
फिर से
Falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
obviously
How are
yes.
things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave.
Still can't leave.
But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad.
Yeah.
There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope.
Yes.
I'll be waiting, Sam.
आऊंगा मैं जल्दी तेरे को बचाने, तेरे को छुड़ाने.
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Boom.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower?
भाई शावर
It's
लेने
good for the body
जरूरी
and
है.
soul, and also my research as it happens.
पहले तो शावर ही लो भाई.
Sam, this is Hartman.
Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Chirelli. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT.
Oh wow.
I'm curious to see how they react.
अब ये BT पे यूज़ करेंगे हम.
Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Ball. Yeah.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives.
Okay.
Might make for interesting reading.
Leave private room, take a shower, activate terminal, leave private room.
Isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release the sun. Believe me when I tell you.
The woman in the mask has done nothing but lie to me.
Take a new order, Hunter was not city code.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BP stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BP starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pod, gently rock it, that sort of thing.
Acha.
Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that...
Something wrong?
When I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Okay.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Okay, take an order. Collect chiral crystals.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. Never know when you'll need to recon an area.
PCC portable structure how to build connected to chiral network building structure table. Carry on back. Confirm, head out.
Order assigned.
Porter bridges. Build a post box as the designated construction site. You were affected by sign. ये है किसी ने स्माइली लगाई हुई है, हम भी लगा सकते हैं. Zoom in, zoom out. Create sign. PT caution. एक हैप्पी वाला साइन लगाते हैं ना. Likes get light. Do not use. Do not sleep. अपना मूड का साइन लगाते हैं. Do not be. Damn. पता नहीं मैंने क्यों लगाया भाई. नो आइडिया. तो हाँ, हमें अब डिलीवरी करने जाना है ना. बट कहाँ जाना है हमें? Retrieve the chiral printer interface from the mule post box. What the fuck? यहाँ क्या गई हो? Place marker. उस साइड है. अरे तो पुट्ठा जा रहा हूँ मैं.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
अरे तू ऐसे स्कैन करी जा भाई. मेरे को पहले देखने तो दे है क्या चीज़ आ रही है. हम सही जा रहे हैं. Weapons restriction lifted. No worries. हाँ सही जा रहा हूँ ना मैं, यहीं जाना है। रिट्रीव द कायल प्रिंट इंटरफेस फ्रॉम द म्यूल पोस्ट बॉक्स। यस सही है, हम इधर ही जाना है। इधर से मैं जा नहीं सकता है कैसे?
Drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
उन्होंने कहा था अनडिटेक्टेड। ओह अच्छा ये होता है। ओ इधर आइयो, मारियो। ओ मैंने अपना कार कोई फेंक दिया। ओ आजा 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 आजा। ओ इसको ओ मार ले मार ले। तो मैं फेंक क्या रहा हूँ भाई, पहले तो ये बताओ। मैं अपना एंकर उंकर ही फेंक ही जा रहा हूँ। आधा सामान तो मैंने अपना ऐसे फेंक दिया। ऑफलोड कार्गो। कीडो के एक बार तो हरकतें करनी है भाई। यही तो करना था भाई जिंदगी में।
Been busy? Seems all the mules in your vicinity have been incapacitated.
थैंक यू। अच्छा प्रिंटर सॉरी। क्या करना है इसमें? कंफर्म। चलो सामान उठा लिया अपा ने, अब वापस अपने बेस पे चलो। मेक अ डिलीवरी टू डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन वेस्ट ऑफ कैपिटल नॉट सिटी।
Decontaminating suit. All clear.
So far.
Sand border bridges.
Let's go यार। ओ take an order, make delivery, requested cargo, confirm।
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it.
Yeah.
Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Delivery peldi. Bridge boot.
Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies.
Oh, thank you.
Bridge is standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Okay.
Good work, Sam.
Increasing connection.
Seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Okay. Okay. Distribution center west. Quality bandwidth. Okay. Available metal. अच्छा. Well connected. Building bridges. People think you are powerful, but with the time and effort you and they recognize as a true legend. You have reached something is great and you now receive more likes. Okay.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay. Backpack fuel. Lost cargo भी डिलीवर कर दिया. Trust it to another player. Okay, take an order. तो वहाँ से आना और जाना बहुत ही बढ़िया भाई. Head out.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Okay.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently
अच्छा ये देखे थे मैंने भाई.
Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Okay.
Order assigned.
अरे चलो. हमने कहाँ जाना अब? ओ भाई साहब इतना दूर जाना है. Bring pot. Not sitting onto the chiral network. Collect at least one chiral crystals. Okay. अरे अब तो बेटी आ जाएगी भाई. वो आ गया. You have collected a card. You have collected enough chiral crystals to complete order raid. You carry recycle chiral crystals at the distribution center west of capital city. वापस हो भी गया?
Sam, chiral crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Yep, Sam Porter Bridges. That's me. अबे ओ chiral recycle to produce chiral crystal. Okay. Wow. हो गया?
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals.
Thank you.
Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
बड़ा छोटा सा मिशन था भाई. 1 CG करना था, मैंने 100 CG कर दिया. Container repair spray. Can I figure the amount of material? Okay. Pieces. Bridge. Oh, bridge बना सकते हैं हमने. Option has been clay material.
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
अरे बहुत ही बढ़िया. You have been awarded the skilled handler. Continue to strive for greater. Okay. You have achieved delivery volume grade 10. You can now carry more cargo. Let's go.
Oh, before I forget. This is for you.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers.
अच्छा.
Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Okay. Okay.
BC.
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities.
Okay.
And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Okay, take a new order. Okay. Power supply unit. अरे नेड़े ही है, दूर नहीं है. Head out. फिर से डिलीवरी होने. अरे भाई साहब.
Order assigned. Use of weapons is prohibited. Beginning scan.
थैंक यू। स्टैमिना ओ भाई बड़ी जल्दी डिप्लीट हो रहा क्या? अरे भाई चलो उठ। उठा ले उसको बहस। भाई क्या हो रहा है ये? Oh yes, finally. I'm gonna take a race cargo at night. I can more at all. यार ये तो बहुत औखा है। फाइनली ओ बेटी यस ओ फाइनली भाई ब्रिज बनाना पड़ेगा यार उसके लिए। अरे बेटी भी है यार। यार यहाँ तो बेटी भी है भाई। ओके ओके बच गया। अरे भाई यार कितना दूर है बाबू भैया। अब एक काम करते हैं मेरे पास है क्या वो PCC Structures with PCC. Finally done by make delivery. Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible.
Thank you.
How'd you get this here? You fly?
हाँ मैं उड़ के आया हूँ भाई। सुपर शक्तिमान हूँ ना भाई। अरे बहुत ही बढ़िया स्किल्ड हैंडलर।
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
Okay. New strand established. Can now use PCC to build generators. Okay, you're connected to chiral network. Okay.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition.
Yeah,
I hope
boy.
Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Okay.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person.
Okay.
One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
Okay. Good work. New order available. Please access.
Wait, पहले ना मेरे को मेक डिलीवर करने दो लॉस्ट कार्गो की. Okay. और अब मटेरियल रिसाइकल.
By handing over excess materials to a facility, you can increase the amount stored on site. Now, these materials can then be used later for equipment fabrication and so forth.
Okay.
Just remember that each facility has separate stores and that the amount on hand differs from site to site. Don't get carried away.
Okay. Chiral crystal. Okay. Confirm. Okay. New material and oil level. Okay.
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to take on open orders. While they're not
Open
as high
orders.
priority as the ones specifically assigned to you, if you're already heading a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right? Just because they're not mission critical doesn't mean they're not important to someone. So why not do a good deed or two?
Okay. Nice.
Thank you for your contribution.
You don't remember. You have don't. ऑलराइट, इस एपिसोड में बस इतना ही। इस कार्गो को हम डिलीवरी करेंगे अगले एपिसोड में।